chanting it in front of you.
It's pretty sick.
Story, huh?
It's pretty sick.
Let's check out our map set, brought to you by Toyota. Gonna start
3-1, so pretty unexpected first result at least.
Moji goes for the shatter, doesn't get a whole lot. Agapit there with the transcendence on the Florida side. Now the grab comes in from BQB as well. Florida trying to eliminate the fuel. There comes the charge. Oh, double kill from Zephyr, self-destruct, and then a nice shatter to follow it up. That's gonna seal the deal. Probably didn't need to drop the shatter, but it's certainly made for a clean ending to that. Florida tries to take control of the point. They muscled Dallas off of it anyway, and now they can use the ground. Can they kill OG? Oh, he's gonna counter shatter onto Swan. Self-destruct block though, but note, that one goes through. 3K from the Diva ult on the Dallas side.
And Florida just needs a support ult to really survive through AKMs, and that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. They need to change what's in the kills. Here's Zephyr with the self-destruct. Transcendence comes out from Unko as the shatter comes down from OG. They're going to turn that into a kill on the Saya player. Now, Note did get D-Mech through all that, so they're without it. But it looks like the rest of Dallas trying to pick up the slack, but they do lose OG.
Oh, they're playing aggressively, too. Soundberry doesn't go on to BQB, though.
Yeah, well, Soundberry on and up of Florida anyway to push people back again. AKM getting close to another grab here, too. BQB roasted, and Florida Mayhem pushed back, so finally, Dallas should get some control percent.
Yeah, and they're
coming out of that Zarya right now.
Got his back.
About the grab. Right?
Great timing.
Grab. Can they turn it into something? Self-destruct. Ooh, that was a nice one. Gets Zachary. Zephyr goes down though. No takes him out with his Diva ultimate. Now Florida Mayhem just trying to maintain control of the point. They haven't flipped it back just yet, but they are
big shatter.
Great shatter from Swan. The charge.
Nice
oh,
move.
He gets booped.
Away from Unko.
Unko lives. No, Swan gets him anyway. Florida turning this one around. At the end of the day, Note trying to do what he can. He's going to lose that back. Florida does flip the point back into their favor, but can they win the fight here?
I mean, BQB's still alive here with a lot of energy, about 50%. So they're trying to get it back. Sound barrier up so that they can just charge in.
OG backs off a little bit. They know they've got a slight amount of time. AKM kills BQB, and now Dallas striking back again at the last possible moment. They
consistent healing output. They're going to touch here for overtime. Swan's going to come in. Agapit now on the Tracer.
Lots of swaps. Oh, but the shatter comes in from OG once more. Try to make it out with that Sombra. BQB escapes, but not a lot of health remaining in Florida. Can't get back to it. It's going to be Dallas taking the map.
Narrow win for Dallas. They have to come back from nearly 100.
For you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anubis coming up.
Engage with it. It's just nowhere near as good.
Yeah. This grab almost gets eaten. Zephyr was standing right there. That doesn't matter though, because in the end, OGE just decides to kill everybody with a hammer. And both grabs eaten in the end, which is pretty funny. But Dallas Field crushed this point. Whoa, that was fast. Attack those. All you can do is kind of walk around and swing his arm. BQB coming in with the EMP now to hit everybody else on that. Decent bio grenade onto Florida, but everybody backs off around the pillars and stays healed up. And BQB on a rampage right now.
Yeah, but there's nobody really to eliminate him as it stands, and it's just the trickle onto the point right now as Dallas Field just try and buy time. Zachary is here on the wrecking ball, but gonna fall pretty quickly.
He's trying to be the pendulum here, but I think it's only ticking towards Dallas' demise, although another big EMP comes out, and that grab does not get Florida anything. Dallas gets the respawns in, and OG even over on the Tracer right now. Agapit takes him out anyway. But Dallas with a real chance here to turn this one around. Can't keep Zachary alive though. Florida once more swinging the momentum back into their favor. Dallas buys some time, but Florida do take the point.
Coming towards the point with BQB on the flank.
Yeah. Big EMP from AKM gets 4 members of Florida. OG though, the first one to fall in this fight is Dallas. Takes one in return from BQB. Florida on the point right now, trying to get as much as they can. They've got the numbers advantage already. Dallas certainly coming out much worse than Florida in that affair. And oh boy, this is going to be a real fast round, isn't it? AKM can't even try to counteract that damage. Now Zachary comes in with the rally. Extra armor on his team. And Agapit can use the Transcendence to let his team get a little bit more aggressive onto Dallas here. BQB so close to that grab now. Oh, but Swan is gone. Needs to be a good grab. They lost their main tank. Florida needs to get some kills here.
Can't do it. Transcendence is there, so there's just not enough damage. And Dallas Fuel going to be pushing this one on through.
Dallas is looking so good at the moment. That's the team gotten rid of Swan on the desperation wrecking ball now, but he's going to get defending point bathing. Still force the draw if they don't allow Florida Mayhem to get a point, but with OG down again, Florida Mayhem may just roll right into this one. Oh boy.
Yeah, they're coming back. They have a player up right now. Dallas Fuel in survival mode on this point.
Florida only needs one ticket. They've gotten 2 kills already. 0. Make that 3 as AKM goes down. No more damage. Zephyr does get demacked, but it's not the biggest deal in the world when the entire team is still there. They only need that 1 tick. Oh, that's so close. Can Dallas even get somebody on the point long enough to prevent? Now if somebody dies, there goes Note. He got the self-destruct. Doesn't matter too much though. Dallas, who do they have on the point right now?
Nano boosted Lucio.
It's gonna be the Boostio. Oh, the closer can't sustain, and that's gonna be Florida Mayhem tying things up.
And there's your favorite Florida fan, Noah.
That's right. His name don't win. Suddenly you're 4-3 and you got all that stuff to work
Right now, though, what are they going to do really with a sound barrier and a self-destruct? They have to engage with the self-destruct.
Yeah, Zephyr throwing it right into the bookstore, and he gets Unko. Hugaput and Saya player down, though. Note claims a couple supports on the way out here, and AKM with the grab to try to seal the deal. Sound barrier not gaining Florida really anything, and Note doing what Note does best. Going to Storm, though, as long as they can survive. And Swan's shield not broken there, so the Shatter does get blocked. Swan low regardless. Hugaput has to use that Transcendent. Zephyr comes in with the self-destruct. No kills with that one, though.
Big
now
Shatter.
The Shatter for Swan. That's going to do a bit better, but OG does get the charge kill on Hugaput anyway. Unko with another one onto the main tank. Florida Mayhem going aggressive to try to just end this fight and then go back and push the payload. They're even going to use the grab, but Unko has a Transcendence right there. OG with another kill on the Saya player here. Dallas pushes back, and now Florida in a really rough spot with only a minute left on the time bank.
Florida Mayhem.
Yep. Not a lot to work with. There's a grab. They're going to use it. They're going to trap Swan inside this statue. Chris drops the sound barrier. Oh, no. Finds Hugaput with the self-destruct. Swan still has not made it out of the statue. He's in there trying to stay safe. Sound barrier, though. Ooh, charge comes in. But Swan can't get the kill. Now he's down. And Dallas Fuel have a chance to finally take point A.
A little bit rough there from the Florida Mayhem, but they didn't have too many.
Protecting the bookstore right now. Appreciate that. Coming in, there's the grab. Gonna wait it out. Can he get Swan? Didn't hit the charge, but he did get Saya player that one, actually. Hugaput can't save him. There's the Shatter coming in. Not gonna pick up anybody, though. And another one! Note gets BQB with the self-destruct. That is all Dallas needs to get a lot of distance on this payload.
Yeah, they have some good
Moving for Florida Mayhem to try to contest with. OG gets stunned as he tries to come out of the hallway. Now he's in the grab. Self-destruct comes in for Zephyr, but no kills. Sound barrier on the Florida Mayhem as they get aggressive here. BQB, though, the one who goes down. OG finishes him with a fire strike, and now with the sound barrier, Dallas trying to put the period on the end of this sentence with a big team fight win. At the end of B, AKM going to dedicate the grab to it as well, though. That's going to be what they need to finish off B. Couple ultimates available, and they're already there. Florida Mayhem on their last defense. Note gets another one. How many times has he killed Hugaput with that self-destruct today? That's insane. How does he do it?
There you go, Noah.
I'll tell you how he does it. He's a genius. That's how. Dallas Fuel finishes Kings Row. They are going to take the lead in this series. Note the hero.
Have to even back into a Graviton. Teams are simply too good at saving the sound barrier for it. Corner.
I mean, they're going to see him. His mace still poking out around the corner, though. He can't hide there. OG in a lot of trouble. Gets the sound barrier, though, just in the nick of time here. Now there's a grab. OG waiting for a chance to drop that Shatter after it ends. Might not even need it. Note with the self-destruct just to kind of push the Florida Mayhem players away from the payload here. Grab accomplishes nothing on the Mayhem side of things. Saya player down. Zephyr demacked. Dallas Fuel all over the Mayhem. You may have thought this was your map. The stats were with Florida, but Dallas Fuel looking stellar here on the attack so far.
Hey, they need to punch it in these last few meters. There you go. They have it.
Note there, though, to stop the payload. They've got another chance. We're in overtime. If Dallas can win this fight right now, they'll win the series. Soundbeer comes in. Note gets Chris. He always finds somebody, and they have the later Soundbeer. They can have those shields. Swan in big trouble as he tries to back away, and he can't get out of the danger in time. Now it's just Saya player with the shield on the payload right now, and Dallas barely getting back to stop the payload from taking a Note. The one to stop it in time for his team, and that's Dallas Fuel punching their ticket to the Stage 2 playoffs.
And here's something for you, Noah. Note did not die on Kings Row, and he did not